Very minor nitpick, but because I'm sometimes in that nitpick mode. So see these screws right here that hold the tethers? They're too damn close. They actually get in the way of you trying to pull it out. If these were put more towards like a centralized setup like this, that's probably what they should have done here. Was this centralized setup is what I think they should have done here, which would allow the clips to go that way. And believe it or not, give yourself enough room to get your stinking sausage fingers in there so you can pull the pin out. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, that would have cost them less money if they just used that. Centralized. See what I'm saying? That would have made way more sense. First, power up. I put down some of the best batteries around that you can buy, money can buy. Berkeley and Jensen. These are, what, BJ batteries or something like that? So this is the first time turning this truck on, so you know what I should do? Everything is in the center, so we're on 100% throttle rate. Steering rate is set at 75%. It looks like this is in the middle and that's in the middle. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's got lights up there. What is that for? They disappeared. So do they have a centering sound? No. I was wondering if this would have like a centering sound. I think it's SPEKTRUM. SPEKTRUM's got like the centering sound. So when you get the center, it does like a beep or something. So 4S. So I was curious. Whoa. Wow, dude, look at that steering. That's got some nice looking steering. Give the throttle just a blip. Oh. It's got that position switch right there. Is that what activates the lights? It does. Check that out. Off. On. On. Okay, so nothing for the back. What do they call those? Running lights? That looks slick, dude. So now, go ahead and switch the switch. Look, oh, look at that. Light bar's all lit up. Nice. That looks cool. Anything for steering? Nope. And check out the taillights. So I'll switch it off. Look at that. That's cool. I like that, dude. That's mint, dude. Look at that. Check this out. Ready? Click. That's mint. Hopefully that'll do it. All right. First run, dude. First run with this thing. Oh, holy gyro, dude. Whoa. How do I adjust the gyro? Look at this. Holy crap. All right. How the hell do you adjust the gyro? Is that number 5? No way, dude. Number 5. Channel 5. Channel 5 adjusts the gyro. So it is a middle section for the gyro. Okay, that's interesting. So I don't want anything right now. So let's see. I'm gonna have to adjust all this stuff. Whoa. So look at how free this thing moves, dude. Oh. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right. Wow. Okay. Cool, dude. The gyro is adjustable on the fly. I love that. Gyro is adjustable on the fly. Hey, I'm recording, right, dude? Am I recording here? Is there a red flashing light? Dude, I can't even tell. Am I recording? Yeah, just checking. These Wasabi batteries seem to be doing their thing, man. Imagine if that's what it was this whole time. Okay, kind of goes down the stairs, but not. Look at the mud flap. Look at the back mud flap. Caught under the tires. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing up. So, let's see. I forgot to do the screen record. Median sound. Skip countdown. Get to the GNS here. Where's the GNS? GNS is right here. Now come on, dude. GNS. Alright. Telemetry, right? Yeah, telemetry. So I'll go ahead and hit track now. This has got a... Dude, I told you, this thing has got a crazy smoothness to it. So there's your telemetry. So I can line it up for filming process or purposes. It's got the right one-wheel lift. I could tell right now just the way it's torquing out. When it torques, that front end is lifting up on the right side. But look at how smooth this thing is just running. All right. Dang. All right, let's see what we got here. 12 satellites. Go ahead and hit start. I'm gonna just run it a couple of... So, steering wise is very slightly off. Holy. So. Wow, dude. The freeness of this thing. The turning radius is insane. Dude, that's on a dime turning. All right. Oh, we're good. All right. 3, 2, 1. It's so different sounding. Yeah, front end lifting up. Rear end is lifting up. That thing goes laser straight. Man, if this thing performs off-road tracks, this is in trouble. Alright, so we just got some fender rub. So on full lock, the tire rubs. Tire rubs something. Full lock when it went into that turn. So that's probably normal. Stop. Read. 34 miles an hour on 4S out of the box. So let's just back that up. Go ahead and hit start. Look how free it, dude, look how free it rolls. It's just gonna keep going. Super, super ultra free. Wow. All right. I think we're good. I'm gonna put just a little touch of gyro on, even though I shouldn't need it. Like, I'm at 0. I'm gonna put just a touch of gyro on. Just like that. Let's see what a touch looks like. So a touch of gyro does nothing. What do you mean? I mean, I thought I just figured it out. Okay, it's way too much. There we go. That's just a touch. So, see, I think I moved it up like a quarter. Just to try it out. Just to see what the gyro is all about. Look how free the thing is, dude. It is still kind of going to the right just a little bit. So, I'm gonna just adjust it right there. All right, hear nothing, see nothing. Full trigger. The smoothness of it is nuts. The fact that it just rolls as smooth as it does. Yeah, here you can hear like tires are rubbing on the front. So it's all part of the game. I'm gonna do the reactionary here. So stop, I'm looking at it. Read 33 slower. Probably could have squeezed out another. But dang, dude. Okay. Let's see what it does, kind of like off-road grassy stuff. I know, uneventful, but whatever, dude. I want to get to feel this thing first. So 33 miles an hour went slower. All right, so I can just leave the thing on here. Let's just see what this thing runs like. I can feel the camera is on fire on my head. 4K and it's still rocking. Dude, I have a feeling it was the battery the whole time now. Here I am slaying GoPro every 5 seconds. I'm slaying GoPro every 5 seconds because the battery's failed. I think that might be what it is. All right, let's get out of the sun anyway. I don't even need that GPS. All right, let's just give a full trigger rip here. I think it needs a little bit of spring help. Okay. Now remember, these tires are not vented. Keep that in mind while I'm running this thing. I have a feeling this thing might be better served without venting the tires. It's just because of the hardness and the foam and everything that I felt. This might be the way to go. Then again, I've been wrong before. All right, let's give a full trigger rip. Full trigger rip. Full trigger rip. So it has a delay. So the punch might need to be just kind of punched up a little bit. Rear diff might be a little too open. Now remember, this is only on 4S. Now remember, this is only on 4S. Yeah, it's only on 4S. Rollover monster. Gotta learn what this thing wants. Pretty quiet. I mean, it's really quiet. Thing's moving. I have a feeling those mud flaps are a joke. Look at that. So the mud flap was stuck again. So I think I need to turn the punch up because I want to see a little. I mean, I know we're on 4S, but watch. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll do it in the moss right here. So ready? Make sure it's straight. And it's gonna pull the trigger and just watch the RC. See? So it does, I think, need a little bit more punch installed into it. I think the rear differential does need to be tightened up for me. For what I'm used to. Mud flaps are hanging down now. Dude, this thing's nice. I love how quiet it is. staying damn planted. I can actually feel the heat from the GoPro on my head. Yeah, rear end is way too open. Yeah, rear end is way too open. I think the rear end's too open. Look at all the garbage. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna throw the camera on this thing. So again, it's a learned deal. Can you you can't really. I mean, nah, comfortably, I don't think you can. There's just too much. If there was maybe a big piece of foam on there, you'd probably be able to one-hand steer it a little bit better. Probably be able to one-hand steer it a little bit better. The smoothness of it is nuts, dude. Full trigger. Oh! All right, so it doesn't like that. So what hit? So something hit on that jump. The UDR eats that thing that alive. So something hit trailing arms, I think. Oh no, look at that. Got our first little nick. So I nicked the chassis. So I wonder if potentially I need to tighten up the springs, because in the rear I believe the springs are all the way up. Yeah, I might need to just put a little bit more preload on those springs. Front kind of seems fine, but the rear, I heard that, and that's not really a massive edge. UDR eats that. Well, the UDR is also a plastic chassis too, so. But I think the way I've got the UDR set up, and the way technically Traxxas has their own UDR set up, I haven't really strayed away from what Traxxas has done with that. I might have thickened up the shock oils. I might have, dude. I can't remember. But dude, this GoPro is working. It's on 4K, 60 frames per 60? I can't tell. 4K, dude, this is 4K, 60 frames per second, hyper smooth, and it's not on fire, but could it have literally been the batteries this entire time, dude? I've been dealing with this for years. I'm running Wasabi power batteries, so this could be a testament to the fact that maybe GoPro is still okay. Dude, I never had problems with the GoPros. I thought it was memory cards, like I was this is the PNY memory card that I stuck in there. I've got two different other styles of memory cards that I was going to stuff in this thing to see if it was the problem. Could it have been the batteries this entire time? God, man. So this is actually pretty cool. I wasn't sure if this remote did that. So the remote does give that audible tone to let you know that you left the batteries on. So that's pretty slick. I think I walked away from this remote for probably around 5 minutes is what I'm thinking. I'm messing around with the settings. I don't know if you can tell a difference in the quality, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put the I'm gonna put the camera like literally right here. So I've got this mag mount. Boom. So hopefully that's gonna work out. It's just gonna be just for cruising, you know, for like film purposes.